Okay, if you're just hopping on, stand by. I'm going to be driving around in the snow here, and I'm just going to share this over to Facebook and Twitter real quick. Okay, coming down pretty good here in Lake Stevens. All right, gonna get the Facebook one started. And go live. Okay, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Rolling now. Got my radar going. Get my other camera here. Hello everyone hopping on Facebook. We have snow moving into Lake Stevens here. It's been snowing for a little bit now. This is not even the modified Arctic front yet. This is just a convergence zone associated with the westerlies coming out of the Strait of Juan de Fuca, colliding with some southerlies. But the modified Arctic front is not too far behind. And once that reaches Lake Stevens, it's going to get even colder. But what this convergence zone is doing, the leading edge, is helping drag down the temperatures from aloft. And it's cooling it off at the surface ahead of the modified Arctic front. So this is a good scenario for cooling off the surface before the modified Arctic front even gets here. And that'll help snow stick throughout the course of the day is my guess. But these systems, they can hold a lot of surprises, so we don't know completely what's going to happen. But hello to all of you guys joining. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday so far. All right, currently just going to turn towards Frontier Village here. We have some heavier snow moving into Lake Stevens now. I'm just gonna go across here to Frontier Village real quick. You can see the snow beginning to accumulate on the side of the roads. By the way, do me a giant favor if you're watching over on YouTube, go ahead and share this stream all over the place, and that way people can see what is happening on the ground where they live. If they live out here near Lake Stevens, they can see that the roads are okay right now. And if you're liking this content, of course, go ahead and like it. Feel free to subscribe, but if you really want to help me out, something that'll help me out greatly is if you share this stream on YouTube all over. Community, weather pages, whatever you can think of. All right, snow is starting to come down very nicely here in Lake Stevens. Wow, it just picked up like greatly in the last second here. It's getting warmer in Kirkland, and the reason for that is because there's still southerlies coming up into Kirkland. It's nothing to worry about. That modified Arctic front is coming down out of the north. The models didn't show it getting down into Kirkland until later this afternoon into the evening. So the colder temperatures are coming for Kirkland. Don't worry. 6 inches, 30 minutes east of Bellingham, and 19 degrees. Someone just commented. That is impressive. Okay, look at the snow beginning to accumulate in grassy surfaces here in Lake Stevens. You guys wouldn't believe it. I had one of my winter tires go flat last night and had to scramble because all the tire places are closed today, so I had to scramble to figure out what to do. But I figured out a solution. Should get me through tomorrow, and then I'll get that flat repaired tomorrow. Okay, guys, I am just going to take a quick video on another device here. Go ahead and stand by as I do this. Snow is coming down very nicely here in West Lake Stevens. Currently live over on Facebook and YouTube. All right, if you're watching over on Facebook and you haven't done so already, go ahead and heart this post. If you love snow, go ahead and wow it. If you hate snow, all right, stand by, folks, just for a minute here, and then I'll get moving again. Let me know how the stream quality is looking on your end as well. That'd be awesome if you wouldn't mind doing that. All right, just gonna share this one more time. This is great. Loving the snow. It'll be interesting to see what happens as the Arctic front digs further down the I-5 corridor, if it's going to dry out the atmosphere sooner or what. Or if the convergence zones get even more crazy as the day goes on. Okay, pulling up Facebook here. If you're watching over on Facebook, if you wouldn't mind sharing this post around as well with whoever would like to see road conditions. The Lake Stevens community group would be a nice place to share it, or just any Snohomish County groups, really. But it's definitely snowing in more places than just Snohomish County, so. Okay, about to get moving here. Stand by. Snow is accumulating on the grass here. I bet you if the temperature gets any colder, it'll begin accumulating on roads around here as well. All right, almost finished posting. Still really coming down in Bellingham is the report, and up in Bellingham, the ratio is probably like 15 inches of snow per 1 inch of precipitation, so that's a good sign if it's still snowing up there in Bellingham like that. All right, all posted up. All right, good to get moving. I'm in the safety, so I like doing those posts while I'm not moving. So it's looking like the modified Arctic front. I'm gonna see if I can identify where it's at for you guys. Thank you for the stars, appreciate that, Mike. So it's looking like the modified Arctic front is getting close. As a matter of fact, it might be moving in pretty close to now. I see a surge that just went past the Commute Island radar, and it appears that it's coming into Snohomish County now. I'm going to be watching the conditions on my weather station here in Lake Stevens. And it looks like the snow just started blowing out of the northwest. So that could be the Arctic front is now arriving. And if that's the case, it's going to cool off rapidly from this point on here in Lake Stevens. And if you are north of here, if you are from Lake Stevens north, go ahead and comment what your conditions are. Thank you so much for those of you guys sending stars. Kira, Ripley, Rex Kendall, Mike Strauss, really appreciate the support. So we've been talking about this for days now, and it's cool to see the forecast beginning to verify. Regardless of whether you like snow or not, it's always encouraging as a weather guy to see something begin to verify when you've been talking about it for almost a week. So it looks like it's down to about 33 near Oak Harbor and Stanwood, down to 33 out in Port Townsend, down to 31 near Northland by Port Hadlock. So I think that modified Arctic front is beginning to move into the region here. It's a little bit tough to decipher exactly where it is, but it's somewhere around the region of Whidbey Island and the Skagit and Snohomish County border. There's a bit more snow developing over by Camano and Stanwood, and I think that's a result of this modified Arctic front moving in behind this convergence zone. This initial convergence zone that we're dealing with right now formed because of the westerly winds coming out of the Strait of Juan de Fuca colliding with some southerly winds. Wow, look at it it's really coming down. Here, I'm going to take a nice shot on my good camera here for a second. So I'm going to stop talking for just a minute. All right, it looks like a Stars Party challenge was just started on Facebook. Basically what that means is if enough people on Facebook send enough stars in the next 5 minutes, the Stars Party will be reached. And at that point, Facebook will usually give me a little bonus, which is kind of weird, but kind of cool. All right, snowing good. Almost down to sea level here. Driving towards the trestle. Thank you for the stars, Heidi Betancourt. Really appreciate that. Holy smokes. Thank you so much for that generous gift of stars, Tracy. Or Trisha, I should say. I think that's the largest stars gift I've ever been given. I hear those stars coming in. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, so getting on to the trestle here, westbound. Gonna head over towards downtown Everett, watch the snow falling with some of the festive holiday decor that's around there. Currently going across the trestle here. We're not very high above sea level right here. Right at this point, we're only 20 feet in elevation. So, snowing pretty much all the way down to sea level here in Snohomish County. By the way, if you guys are wondering why I wasn't out chasing this morning, I was doing church this morning, so I just got out of church service and I'm going to be chasing for the afternoon, and then this evening I've got my staff Christmas party that I'll be going to, and then I will plan on coming back out and chasing snow later tonight, probably starting around 8:30 or so. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be streaming for the next few hours here is the plan. All right, the snow is getting wetter as we're getting closer to Everett here. Traffic just stopped very suddenly there in the lane next to me. Not sure what that was about. Yeah, let me know what you're hoping to get out of this snow event. If you're hoping that it'll bust, or if you're hoping for multiple inches of snow. So over here by Everett, the snow quality is a bit less. It's definitely a wetter snow. It's better snow quality over in Lake Stevens, but the snow is coming down here in Everett at least. And more snow is beginning to backfill in behind it, and that's where the colder air is filtering in with the modified Arctic front. And as we go throughout the day, if it remains snowing up here, the snow is going to transition from being a wetter snow to a drier snow. And as freezing temperatures come in, you guys see how much moisture is on these roads. I think there's a pretty high risk of side roads flash freezing up and becoming extremely slick. Currently turning onto Hewitt Avenue here in Everett. Keep in mind, this snow today, it's never going to be widespread at any one point. It's going to be in these more convergence bands that set up. So right now there's like some convergence up by Whatcom County. There's some convergence over Whidbey Island and out over the Strait of Juan de Fuca. And then there's this convergence down here that basically stretches across from northeast Jefferson County across the southern part of Whidbey Island into Snohomish County, and it'll soon be inching in to King County. So wherever these convergence zones set up, that's where we can expect. All right, I think the modified Arctic front might have just swept through Everett here, possibly. Maybe not. It's hard to determine exactly where it is. But the snow just got a lot finer. There's kind of some almost like sleet, little teeny snow pellets coming down now. Oh, by the way, guys, we achieved the stars party. Thank you so much. 2,500 stars. That's gonna go towards helping with things like gas. Yesterday, I just bought some new windshield wipers so that you guys can enjoy this live stream a little more. All right, we got some good northwest wind here in Everett. Temperature is dropping. Wind chill is also probably getting colder. Wow, that person had a dog and it was in my blind spot. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get a shot of the Christmas tree here with the snow falling. Pull in here just for a moment. Stand by, guys. Okay, let's get moving just a bit more here. It's a lot more of a fine snow here in Lake Stevens. Gonna go back down Hewitt. I'm gonna head back towards Lake Stevens. It seems like the snow quality is a little better out there. And then it looks like there is more snow headed in behind it if you live out in places like Lake Goodwin, Warm Beach, Arlington, you got some more snow that's about to head towards you. Alright, stand by. I know that the snow is not the most exciting at the moment, but it will improve here in just a couple minutes. By the way, if you live up in Whatcom County, Randy Small is currently live up there. By the way, if you're just joining, Benjamin Yurkovich here with Washington Weather Chasers. Currently, I'm in Everett, where we've got some snow coming down. It's light here at the moment, but regardless, it is coming down. Hello, everyone over on YouTube. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Thanks for the congrats on the 2,000 subscribers, Jonathan. By the way, if you're watching over on YouTube, hello. If you are enjoying watching this snow stream, go ahead and like this video. Consider giving us, or consider subscribing and ringing that bell so you can get notifications for when we go live and post content in the future. And also, if you would like your friends and family to see what the conditions of the roads are out here over the next couple of hours, go ahead and share this YouTube live stream around, and also you can share it on Facebook too if you'd rather watch there. after I go around Lake Stevens a little more, I'm going to head up north towards Arlington, where I think the modified Arctic air is beginning to spill in up there. At my house in West Lake Stevens, it is officially down to 32 degrees. Awesome to see all of you guys over on YouTube and Facebook as well. All right, let's just go up this hill here a little bit and see what happens. You can see that rain, snow. I can see that snow line about a mile to my north, maybe a half mile to the north. It's really snowing good in Lake Stevens right now. Like right over my house, it's snowing really nice. Down to 32 degrees at my house. It's probably not going to get above freezing for the next few days. Mike Bartz says they're getting hail in North Monroe, and that's due to the relatively warmer air at the surface and the colder air moving in aloft, probably a little bit of instability out there. The snow has really dragged. Wow, there's like a wall of snow. Holy smoke, I have never seen that here before. Looking out over the valley, there's literally like a wall of snow. And I'm about to drive into it. So you go up just a little bit in elevation here, probably up to about 100 feet now. The snow quality increases almost immediately. And then my house is at an elevation of about 270. It's already down to 32 degrees there. Check it out. Yeah, so we're at about 270 elevation here. And it's accumulating pretty nicely on trees, grass. Now that it's just dropped below freezing here, the roads will probably start to freeze up. I'm up to about 300 elevation now. There we go. Nice quality snow coming down. Kind of on the back edge of this part of the convergence zone. We'll see how much of this can accumulate, and then there's a little bit more snow moving in behind this. Total wild card trying to figure out how much snow is actually going to accumulate and where with this thing. Looks like we still have no winter weather advisory for the Puget Sound lowlands, though. we're climbing up even more in elevation here a little bit, up to about 330, 350. Check this out, Winter Wonderland starting to develop here. Melinda Jolly over on Facebook says that it just started snowing there in Linwood by the Alderwood Mall. By the way, if you're over there watching on Facebook and you haven't done so already, go ahead and heart this post if you love snow, wow it if you hate snow. And in the YouTube comments, go ahead and leave a heart emoji comment if you love snow, and a wow emoji comment if you hate snow. If you're right in the middle, go ahead and just leave a one of those flat face emojis, where it's just like no smile, straight line mouth. Okay, so currently we're here in Lake Stevens, just waiting at a stoplight here. Heidi Betancourt, I've had a pretty busy morning. I haven't been able to look too closely at the most recent model runs, but I think the snowstorm is still on for Tuesday. Best bet right now, my guess would be Seattle North is going to get the best aspect of that, but if the low goes any further south, it could be areas further south and north of wherever the low comes in. All right, Jose Villales says light snow in Everett. Snowing in Clearview, according to Carol Sarcasm. Just waiting for this light to turn. Stand by. Currently pretty wet snow falling here. If you're over by Lake Goodwin, Smoky Point, let me know if it's snowing over there. That's a little bit closer to where the modified Arctic front would be at the moment. Side roads are doing pretty good so far, but the really cold temperatures have not swept through just yet. It's going to get into the 20s here later tonight, would be my guess. Sorry guys about that. Alright, Mike Bart says there's a pretty good snowfall rate in Monroe now. Sorry about that on YouTube. My streaming device started to overheat just a little bit, so I had to unplug it and plug it back in. Gonna take a quick look at this parking lot here. Alright, snow beginning to accumulate a bit on this here parking lot. All right, folks, stand by. I will be right back. I'm just gonna get some hot coffee and I'll jump back in to start streaming. Gotta grab my keys. Be right back. Stay with me. All right, folks, thanks for your patience. I am back. Just got myself a super, super healthy eggnog latte. All right, I think I can see the back end of this initial convergence zone here. And we'll have to see if another one comes down in more association with the modified Arctic front. But yeah, I think the modified Arctic front is coming through to a degree. It's going to take a little while for the temperatures to really cool off. Down to 21 in Bellingham, down to 31 in Mount Vernon, 28 just to the west of Burlington, down to, let me see, old report there, yeah, there's an old report on Oak Harbor, it's 33 out there, I bet you it's down below 33 now, and at Arlington Airport, currently not reporting still kind of above freezing down there in Marysville, but up here at my house in Westlake Stevens it's down to 32, and multiple areas a little bit higher above sea level are down to 32. Yeah, there's a bit of a competition between the westerly winds coming down the Strait of Juan de Fuca right now and the Arctic front that's kind of sagging from Whidbey Island across parts of the Strait of Juan de Fuca and the Puget Sound into Everett areas. So we'll just have to see what happens with the snow as we go throughout the day here. But again, if you're just now watching and you're listening, the most snow is going to be wherever these convergence zones set up and can stay. might be a higher chance of this convergence zone stalling just a little bit south of Lake Stevens near the King County Snohomish border by the way things are looking right now. I did say eggnog, Jonathan. Eggnog is the drink that keeps giving the whole year round. Yeah, Jonathan, I'm hoping that you can get a bit more snow up there as well. Looking at the Canadian radar, I wouldn't be surprised if some of those convergence bands coming down the Strait of Georgia eventually sink further south over Whidbey Island. But you also have some precipitation coming into Whidbey, it appears. All right, currently heading southbound on Highway 9 out of Lake Stevens, heading towards the Snohomish area. Thank you for the stars, Kay Lovelight. Really appreciate that. Like a pretty powerful convergence zone is developing down by, from basically just east of Bellevue through Redmond, north of Snohomish, through just north of Carnation. Might be some snow in there. By the way, if you're watching over on YouTube and you haven't done so yet, go ahead and comment with a heart emoji if you love snow. Comment with a wow emoji if you hate snow. And if you're over on Facebook and you haven't done so, react to this post with a heart emoji if you love snow, or react to it with a wow emoji if you hate snow. Thank you so much for the stars, Cole Nordzyk. Really appreciate that. I see those hearts coming in on YouTube. I see a wow emoji there as well. All you snow lovers. Also saw some of those hearts come up on Facebook. Snow seems to be getting a little bit more kind of convective in nature. Here just to the south of Snohomish, accumulating on Highway 9 just a little bit here, so I'm driving slower. Accumulating down to the valley here on grassy surfaces and a little bit on the road. Let's go ahead and go up Seattle Hill Road in the snow, shall we? Okay, so currently I'm on 108th Street Southeast here, just to the south of Snohomish. Gonna head up towards Silver Lake and South Everett area. Okay, temperature down in Monroe is down to 32. Temperature in downtown Snohomish down to 33. Still 33 at my house. Up here on the hill that we're heading to, temperature is down to 32. Down in Linwood, the temperature has dropped down to 33, and that's about where the edge of the cold temperatures is. It's still 37 down in Bothell. Still appears to be, wow, in the 40s down by West Seattle is what, yeah, 43 degrees at SeaTac. How bizarre. But as this modified Arctic front makes its way further south, snow, the temperatures will cool off down there, and snow will probably fall down there as well. Wow. So about 11 degree difference between SeaTac and my house in Lake Stevens. All right, got ourselves some snow pellets coming down. Looks like we got some more snow back building over just to the west of Everett, and that's going to move back towards Lake Stevens again as well. And it looks like there's also some more snow possibly moving in up by Linwood. We'll have to see if that continues further east and then slides south as well. All right, it looks like the roads are beginning to get pretty slick here. All right, if you're over there watching on Facebook, if you wouldn't mind sharing this post to any Mill Creek, Everett community pages, show people that the side roads are starting to get kind of nasty. I'm sure if it's nasty down here in the valley, it's going to be even nastier up here on the hill. Hello everyone watching the live stream. Benjamin Yurkovich here with Washington Weather Chasers. Currently snowing throughout different areas of western Washington. This hill is going to have problems soon with vehicles, most likely, as the temperatures continue to drop across the area. Currently, I am on Seattle Hill Road. Technically still a Snohomish address, but getting close to the Mill Creek area. Gonna cut over towards I-5. Patricia, I don't think you're out of luck. I think there'll be more snow opportunities, but it looks like the best conversion zone is deciding that it probably wants to set up shop a little bit further south in Snohomish County by the way things are looking. But it looks like there's a chance there's another band of snow that could possibly be sliding towards Lake Goodwin on radar right now. Not sure how long it'll last though. I cannot believe there's not a winter weather advisory issued. Pretty irresponsible. Yeah, Alex Lear, the Arctic front last December. We also had a low coming in down there in the southwest Washington coast, and so that was able to suck the modified Arctic front down the Puget Sound and I-5 corridor a lot faster. But this is still pretty good, what's happening right now. Huge snowflakes down in Tacoma, someone says. That's interesting. So yeah, there's some showers coming onto the coast right now, and if they're heavier enough to drag some of that cold air from aloft down towards the surface, yeah, it looks like there's about to be some snow that'll possibly move into places like Olympia. Looks like Chehalis Village might be getting a little bit of it. Tumwater, moving towards Tonino. And it sounds like big flakes are coming down in Tacoma. And then, of course, we got all this snow up here in Snohomish County, and there might be some snow coming down near Carnation right now in Redmond. Go ahead and comment if it is indeed snowing down there, or if it's snowing at all where you are in general. Yeah, some lightning could happen if some powerful enough convergence does develop, but it's not a high chance. Hello, Richard, Cummins here. Okay, for all of you guys wondering where I am, currently I am approaching the Mill Creek area. I'm heading west on 96, 132nd Street Southeast. Gonna see what this is doing to I-5, if anything. The road condition here looks okay. The side roads were starting to get a bit nasty. It really depends on what the snow is doing later, Patricia. I have a commitment that I need to be at 5 p.m. and I'll be at this commitment from 5 to 8. So between that, I won't be doing anything. By 8 o'clock, I'll just see where the snow is and head there. I might head up towards Whatcom County if it's still got good snow coming down, but we'll see. I think there's a higher chance that I'm going to end up going to check out wherever this convergence zone ends up setting up shop and sticking around for a while. But here it is, the long anticipated snow that we've been talking about for the last almost week. Tomorrow, I started talking about it on last Monday, I think. By the way, let me know how the stream quality has been for you. Eric Hedman says that the temperature has dropped 2 degrees in Marysville over the last hour and an increase in wind. Is the wind out of the north? All right, people are saying that the stream quality has been great so far. Awesome. It's awesome getting to stream to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time using the same device. Currently, I'm at the intersection of 119th Avenue Southeast and 132nd Street Southeast, and I'm near Mill Creek and Eastmont, approaching South Everett near the Payne Field area. Curious how many of these roads are treated, because temperatures down to about freezing here. Once we get below 32 and start getting into the 20s, any of these wet roads that are not treated, they're going to just turn into a sheet of ice later. Hello to everyone watching over on YouTube. Hello to everyone on Facebook. If you're over on YouTube and you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please consider doing that and ringing the bell to get notifications. And also consider sharing this stream around on your social media, Twitter, Facebook, sending it to friends in a text message, whatever, so that people can see the road conditions where I currently am. Looking at the radar now, it looks like a little more snow is moving in towards West Lake Stevens, Lake Stevens. It'll be interesting to see how far east that continues and see if that continues to build up. Kind of a burst of snow out over the Possession Sound. I'm wondering if that... Thank you, Patricia, for the stars. My favorite weather radar tool is an app called Radar Scope. My favorite radar app is Radar Scope, Patricia. Sorry for the pause in the stream right there. Keep in mind, whenever the stream pauses over on Facebook, it probably paused on YouTube as well. So every now and then I'm going to go through areas that have a little bit less quality of a cell signal. What about Tuesday, Alex, over on YouTube? Yeah, Patricia, my favorite radar app is Radar Scope. Okay, currently here, 128th in Everett. The stream is going to pause for just a brief moment here. I'm going to close out some other apps on my phone. Sorry about that, guys. The phone that I'm live streaming with just got a little bit hot. So I just needed to make sure and close some other apps to not be using too much of the phone's computing power. Okay, folks, stand by for just a moment. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you do have a lot more snow out there in Monroe. I think I might head back towards the Lake Stevens area and then maybe go towards Monroe a little bit. But the Arctic front should be right near here. Where I am. Looks like there's kind of like some convergence happening over the Strait of Juan de Fuca, and also maybe some like Strait of Juan de Fuca effect snow as colder air is starting to go over. Inch in Granite Falls, it sounds like, up on the mountain loop. Cool, cool. Alright, so this convergence zone is kind of back building a little bit up towards the north as well. And my encouragement for you guys is, even if it doesn't look like there's much snow on the roads, it's good to take it slow out there, even if it looks like it's just a little bit of slush. Sometimes just a little bit of slush is all it takes to really mess up your day. A lot of these people are still driving over 50 miles per hour. I'm not going to go over 50, even with snow tires and all-wheel drive. see there's still quite a few of you guys watching over on YouTube. Also quite a few on Facebook. If you're watching over on Facebook and you have not already done so, go ahead and heart this post if you love snow. Go ahead and wow it if you hate snow. And if you haven't done so over on YouTube, go ahead and leave a comment with a heart emoji if you love snow, or leave a comment with a wow emoji if you hate snow. And you can also leave in the comments exactly what you're hoping will happen or what is happening in your neighborhood. Snowing heavy over by Sultan now, says Sammertet. As it gets colder out here in areas like Everett, it'll begin sticking more and more to roads here as well. I wouldn't be surprised if out by Lake Stevens, if more has stuck out there now too. I'm gonna head out towards Lake Stevens a little bit again. The snow quality is definitely getting better the further north I go. It's turning into a lighter kind of snow. It's not too bad on I-5 just yet. That could change as we go later into the day. Snowflakes are getting bigger here as we're approaching 41st Street and Broadway exit in Everett. Yeah, you'll have to see what will happen, Ed. Don't know for sure yet if Portland's not going to get any snow. Kind of excited to check out my footage earlier today. I live streamed for about an hour and a half the convergence zone moving towards Lake Stevens and then the beginning of the snow. Here in Everett, it seems that it's just barely too warm by downtown to be accumulating too much. It seemed like the temperature was getting dragged down more over by the valley in Snohomish. But it's at least snowing here. About to go back across the trestle towards Lake Stevens on Highway 2. The biggest issue for the commute tomorrow is going to be how cold it's going to get overnight. All the wet roads are going to freeze, and then if any snow is able to accumulate on any of the roads, it's not going to go away unless it's plowed or if they're treated. It's not like the previous snow events where it snowed and then warmed up immediately the next day. Tomorrow, one of the things on my to-do list is to get my flat winter tire replaced or repaired. Yeah, so it's snowing down to sea level between Everett and Lake Stevens, but as soon as you get a little higher up, the temperature goes down just a bit more, and there's better accumulations. Yeah, it seems like the road conditions around Mill Creek were the worst I've seen in the area so far. If you're watching over on YouTube and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to our Washington Weather Chasers channel. You can also hit that bell icon to turn on notifications for when we go live and when we upload new content. I post chase summary videos on this channel, and every now and then I also post some weather forecast updates. I don't do those every day, but when we have active weather coming or occurring or about to occur, I will post some forecast updates. Okay. And also, if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't already done so and you're liking this stream, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, that like button, and that'll show me that you do like this content, and that'll also help me out on YouTube with stuff, the silly stuff like the algorithm and things like that. Not totally sure how much more it's going to snow here in places like Lake Stevens, Granite Falls. We'll have to see. It seems like the main convergence is kind of moving south, but there still is some leftover moisture moving kind of out of the Strait of Juan de Fuca towards us, but it seems like it's kind of dissipating as it hits the drier air mass. I'm going to look at some of the conditions here. All right, here we go. But hey, got some snow on the ground. It looks beautiful. It's going to be around for a couple days. The air is out of the north in the Puget Sound. The dew points have dropped a bit. So the air is due north at Discovery Park in Seattle with a dew point of 34, temperature of 38. Still 34 degrees by Payne Field. It's 32 at my house in Lake Stevens here. Up by Mill Creek, it looks like the temperature has dipped down to 31. Out in places like Monroe, it's still 32. But there's colder air filtering in behind this modified Arctic front. Looks like in Anacortes, it's down to 26 degrees up there. Guemes Island down to 25. Mount Vernon's down to 27. So yeah, that colder air is indeed coming. Yeah, that precipitation over the Strait of Juan de Fuca, there's still some westerlies coming down, but then there's colliding with some northerlies. That's the modified Arctic front northerlies. I am actually going to grab a little bit of gas here, if you wouldn't mind hanging out with me just for a minute as I do that. the new Costco here in Lake Stevens. Cheapest gas in town. I am not sponsored by Costco, but if it wouldn't be detrimental to my diet, I would probably have a chicken bake every day. Okay, here we go. Price of regular is $3.35. Not bad. It's a little bit cheaper some places, but this will do for now. All right, be right back. All right. Just want to say that Stars party. Just want to say that Stars party earlier on Facebook paid for that fill up of gas. So thanks to everyone who helped participate in that. Okay, let's see, where are we going next? Looks like the snow is starting to dry up a little bit here in Lake Stevens. We at least got some. There might be a little bit more later, but can't say for sure. Colder air is going to at least filter in and help the snow stick around. It looks like the band of snow is concentrating down near Snohomish, Monroe, South Everett. I hate the way they designed the parking lot right here. South Everett, and it might stall someplace near the King County, Snohomish County line and bring some bigger snow totals there. That's kind of where the models this morning were showing the convergence zone getting hung up. And yeah, it looks like it's consolidating. It might wobble. There's a chance that it could wobble back to the north and bring some more snow to places like Lake Stevens. But at the moment, it looks like it's going to stall basically from South Everett over through Mill Creek, Snohomish, and Monroe. Go, 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 go. Man, some people... Okay. Looks like there's an enhanced snowfall that's starting from basically Quilcene over to about Payne Field. I bet you, yeah, somewhere is going to get some bigger snow totals out of this convergence zone. Wherever it sets up, someone can get a couple to a few inches of snow wherever it stalls. So currently I am on Highway 9 heading southbound from Lake Stevens, heading towards Snohomish. I'm debating whether or not I want to head towards Monroe for a minute or if I want to head back towards Everett, Payne Field. It seemed like the Mill Creek area was getting hit pretty hard when I was down there, so I might go there again. Sounds like there's about an inch of snow up by Florence Acres, according to Ellerby Katie. It sounds like the sun has come out in Stanwood. Convergence zone to the max. The sun has come out in Stanwood, but that sun's not going to warm up the air too much. 31 degrees there near Stanwood, Camino Island. I got to be careful if I'm heading out east. Just I know there's a kind of a black hole of service, so I'm going to take a different route. I'm not going to get on Highway 2 right here if I go towards Monroe. If you're watching this live stream, go ahead and leave in the comments what's happening where you are, whether it's sunny or snowing or raining. If you're watching from out of state, just go ahead and leave a comment. Jonathan Root says, Bonnie Lake, snowing, everything's covered, half-inch accumulation, temps dropped from 38 to 32 in 5 minutes. John Kim says there's no rain or snow in downtown Seattle. I think I'm going to head towards Monroe via the Snohomish-Monroe Highway. See if my cell phone service likes that route a little more. Probably a good thing that this modified Arctic front is coming through in the middle of the day and not in the middle of the night, because it would have had an easier time cooling off the atmosphere even faster. Currently up in Linden, Washington, it is already down to 18 degrees. Actually 17 degrees. 17 degrees up in Linden, Washington. Getting quite cold up there. And the wind chill in Linden is currently in the single digits. Shoot, I drove right past my exit. Whoops. Here, I'll take the airport road. Actually, folks, I know that people keep on commenting about Monroe, but I'm going more off of radar here at the moment. Yeah, I'll go towards Monroe just a little bit. But there's a heavier band of snow that's starting to set up over by Payne Field. It could easily drag the temperatures down pretty fast. But it looks like this convergence zone has stalled, like right here in South Snohomish County, down to about the King County line. And I don't know how long it's going to stay stalled, or if it's going to drag down south eventually, or if it's going to wobble back to the north. The snow lover in me living in Lake Stevens personally hopes it kind of wobbles back to the north just a bit. go ahead and put in the comments what you vote for me to go. Would you like me to go to Monroe, or would you like me to go out towards Payne Field where a heavier band of snow is starting to come in? Saw someone commenting that it looks like it's sticking up by the side roads and up by Highway 9 in Clearview, so I might go there too. All right. Go towards Monroe to start a little bit, and then we'll head towards Payne Field. Too bad. It's looking like the models are going to warm things up just before Christmas. So we'll have snow on the ground in a lot of locations of Western Washington this week, keeping things nice and white. But there's probably going to be a warm up at the end of the week. It's also looking like there's going to be another snow on Tuesday, but exactly where, the details on that are not totally clear. All right, folks, just looking at trends on the radar, the banding, the snow banding is definitely brightening up a ton out near Payne Field. And so I'm a little bit more inclined to head in that direction soon. So I'm going to go down this road just a bit, kind of in the general Monroe direction, and then we'll turn around. How snow bunkers, Jonathan, and where? Not bad. Okay, folks. I know that the conditions out in Monroe are probably a bit worse than where I'm at currently, but I've only got about an hour and 45 minutes that I can be out, and seeing this heavier snow set up near Payne Field, I don't want to miss it when the snowfall is looking really good on radar. So I'm going to head back towards Payne Field now, and for those of you watching, I don't think you'll be disappointed. Looking on radar, it looks quite nice. I think it's enhancing due to the Puget Sound right there. And so there's convergence activity happening right over the Puget Sound. And as that colder air moves in over top of the Puget Sound waters, it's creating locally higher lapse rates right there in that area of convergence where there's extra lift. And neighborhoods right near the water could be getting some enhanced snowfall right now. So that's where we're going to head. It's kind of my chase style, is I like to chase where the heaviest band of snowfall is falling on the radar, not necessarily which areas have already gotten the most snow. I like to be where the snow is coming down the heaviest. It looks like it is coming down still out there in Monroe. It's coming down here in Snohomish pretty well as well. Matt Be Nice, Matt Rose over there on Facebook. We care about every community in this area. Are you in North Everett? Scooter Pry on YouTube? Alright, I'm finally going to eat something for the first time today. Interesting. On the radar, it shows precipitation picking up over there by Painfield. Okay, so we're going to go south on Highway 9. Everett Rail fan, yeah, I mean, it was going to be lower snow ratios to start all along, but as we go later into the night and the colder temperatures come, if there were snow falling, the ratio would be higher, but whether or not the snow is still going to be around when those higher ratios come is in question. Thanks for that report, Dylan, over on YouTube. Degrees at the Naval Air Station out there in Whidbey Island, so that colder Arctic air is coming. See that wall of snow just to my south. Mike Hartz, you're out by Monroe, right? Remind me where you're at. If you're wondering why I said that, guys, Mike Bartz, rather, so that his lights are beginning to flicker some. So I'm just curious where he's at. For all of you guys watching, Benjamin Yurkovich here with Washington Weather Chasers, currently driving southbound on Highway 9. I'm going to go a little bit further up here towards Cathcart, see what the conditions are like on the top of the hill here. Up at Clearview. Then I'm going to head west. Pretty nice snow up here. Really nice snow. it is not advisable to tailgate people while driving in the snow like the person behind me is currently doing. Oh, I just saw the temperature drop from 32 to 31. Or at least I thought I did. Decent snowfall here. It's fluctuating between 32 and 31 degrees up here at Clearview. All right, 1 second, folks. Just gonna make a new post over on YouTube. Stand by. Or on Twitter, I meant. One second, stand by. Okay. I'm gonna step out here and take a measurement. Okay, we have 1 inch of snow accumulated here in Clearview. The parking lot here. Alright guys, sorry I muted the live stream. Just called in a report to the National Weather Service letting them know how much snow fell so far here in Clearview. Wow, it is really coming down. This is that enhanced band I was talking about. This is actually going to move towards Monroe. Wow. Impressive. Looks like the convergence zone is wobbling back towards the north a little bit, towards Lake Stevens. Okay, so currently, if you guys are curious where I am by Clearview, waiting for my map to load. Snow is coming down very nicely up here, though. Okay, currently on 156th Street southeast Snohomish here, South Snohomish. Really looking nice though. Okay, I'm gonna do something to my Facebook live stream here in just a second, so by the way, if you're over on Facebook or YouTube, go ahead and share this stream around so people can see what's going on.